Surrounded by the Vindhya Hills, in the central Indian state of Madhya Pradesh, there lies a beautiful forest, Panna. A mighty river Karnavati, or Ken River as it is popularly known today, flows through this forest. Among the least polluted rivers of this country, Ken forms beautiful waterfalls when it passes through the mineral-rich rock formation of this region. Once known for being the seat of the mighty Chandela dynasty, and later echoed with the proverbial chivalry of mighty Chhatrasal, this land now has a new queen, who's out to patrol her kingdom, a tigress, leaving behind two sub-adult cubs with some sumptuous breakfast. These dutiful, obedient cubs are finishing their breakfast like good kids. While they are enjoying it, the bold cub decides to give his younger sibling a little bit of privacy by dragging the kill into the tall grass. Behind this delightful sight of seeing the young life grow into National Park of Panna, there is a story of strict, constant conservation, a story of great comeback. In 2009, this park had lost all the tigers due to poaching. Thanks to the conservation efforts of Madhya Pradesh Forest Department, we see their tribe grow in the tiger heaven once again. Young cubs follow a trail along the river, a trail well protected by tall grass, giving them a good cover. Tiger cubs stay with their mom from 18 months to 2 years. Pretty much like tiger mothers, Mama Sloth Bear is also very protective of her young ones. This Mama Bear keeps herself in the center, keeping one of her cubs ahead of her and one right behind. She is giving them a lesson of crossing a man-made trail. And while she does it, she takes a look at the tourist gypsy, and on the other side, nobody wants to mess with a mama bear. A family of Indian gazelle who looks similar to their African cousins, Thompson gazelle, also believes in the same principle. A family that eats together, stays together. A herd of spotted deer feasting together with their juvenile. While they are enjoying their meal, they never drop their guard. While others are eating, there's one among them always looking up for any possible danger around. As we see the mammals get on with their routine with the crack of the dawn, the birds are also very active in the morning. These beautiful looking creations of God are hunters of the first order, and they return to their perch, or should we say, their favorite perch. water birds like anhinga or snake bird, Indian darter, white-throated kingfisher, small kingfisher or Eurasian kingfisher, like to perch near water. A winter visitor from distant land, Siberian stone chat, is on a lookout for a possible insect. And he is not alone. He is here with his spouse. Mrs. Stone Chat notices our camera. Indian roller is sitting atop a tree trying to find a catch. So does this beautiful black-red star, who notices us wagging her tail and then gets on with her business. Lord of the jungle skies, crested serpent eagle, nothing is hidden from his eyes. He has a sharp eyesight and he can spot anything from far and away. And while he preens himself, we can see the nictitating membrane going back and forth around his eyes. A honey buzzard is perching high, trying to find a catch. And so is this small raptor, Eurasian sparrowhawk. Stealth and speed are his best weapons. A painted sand grouse appears like a beautiful surprise. And then we see an Indian nightjar. Forest presents you with some beautiful surprises while a babbler looks around for his mates. We spot a long-tailed shrike, a good-looking bird, but a merciless butcher. Bird watchers also call this bird a mass butcher. Oblivious to our presence, the biggest antelope of Asia, Nilgai, gets busy with his grazing. On the branch of a tree, as the coppersmith barbet announces the arrival of spring, these lovers, rose-ringed parakeets, get into their act. But they are not alone. There's another lover boy who's pursuing his girl and escorts her to a private pool. Presence of a stork may just be the good omen to bring the baby. As the lover boy tries to continue his romantic tryst, the stork senses some trouble in the paradise. The presence of a challenging intruder who is determined to win over the girl. Sambar deer are largest in Asia, and they often fight for the mating rights. The intruder brings it on and lands 2 nasty blows on the lover boy, dragging him to a tight corner. Having delivered the first 2 blows, the intruder stamps his feet, trying to intimidate the lover boy, declaring his supremacy. But the lover boy has not given up, not yet. He delivers 2 continuous blows on the intruder. And that does it. The young lover shakes off the fatigue from the battle and decides to return to his girl. He tries to find the comfort in their romantic liaison. As he tries to take the matter further, she shows greater interest in lunch. Not today, darling. So much for a romantic date. Nothing goes unnoticed in the forest. This rufous tree pie, who's a smart bird, is an eyewitness to the entire incident. She is curious and inquisitive, and this takes her to a burrow which may be home to some insect or any other species. She would find out. While she is taking a look around, she carefully examines the hole and the surroundings, if anybody around there. As she continues her search, oops, she falls. It's all about finding the right balance. A barrel of monkey is near the river, trying to quench their thirst, and the alpha male looks on for any predator presence. Red-headed vulture comes to water. They are also called Asian king vulture. Panna is among the few places where you can see the breeding, nesting colonies of this critically endangered species. Himalayan griffon flies in all its glory, soaring over the valley of Dudua Seha. It returns to its juveniles. Their growing tribe and thriving population is a good sign of Panna ecosystem. A delighted hunter, peregrine falcon, fastest bird on the planet, is devouring his kill on his favorite perch. Known by multiple euphemisms such as killing machine and hunting machine, peregrine falcons are extremely adaptive birds. They can live in a variety of geographical conditions, wilderness and cities. They fly very fast and they kill their prey while in flight. Their maximum recorded speed while diving on their prey is 390 kilometers per hour. While a hunter enjoys his meal, a scavenger might just have to wait a little longer. One has to be extremely cautious in the forest condition. This spotted deer female is extremely careful and takes a look around as she crosses a man-made track, which is for the safari vehicles. While she leads, the male deer follows. Not only spotted deer, but all other animals are also extremely cautious and careful while they are in the open, and especially when they are crossing the man-made tracks. Quick and agile animal like langur, these primates, even if they are at play, are always cautious. You never know who you are going to run into on the next turn. A young leopardess is resting at her favorite spot, Silata Nala. As the dusk approaches, she gets up, ready to prowl in her territory, trying to fix a dinner. Leopards are faster, lighter, and smarter than tigers. They avoid each other as two big cats don't gel well. But it is the stealth and clever maneuverability of leopard that keeps them in this game. Slowly, as the leopardess disappears in the forest of Panna, her delightful sighting reminds us of the fact that this beautiful central Indian state of Madhya Pradesh is also known now as the leopard state of India with the highest leopard numbers. With these wonderful impressions, as the day comes to a close, we return from Panna National Park only with a resolve to come back again.